Scott with Heritage Farms, Texas. Well, I apologize. It's early on a Saturday morning. I say early, 9 o'clock, and what have we been up to? Well, I've been working on the bullet fence system. And I've got a couple other videos down here on my channel about the bullet fence system. Been using it in a couple of applications, and I tell you what, there's something to be said for it. And when I say the bullet fence system, what is that? That's the no weld method of making metal corner post, stretch post, you know, and just the convenience of not having to get something welded. So let me tell you about this. There's this guy in Oklahoma, Ron, I want to say Gornicke, but I could be wrong. He designed this system, and what it is takes 2 7/8 drill stem pipe, puts this metal band around it that has this insert right in the middle, and you slide this pipe on there. This is what he calls the bullet. You can see it's concave up at the top. You slide the bullet over, you put it up on there, and you come back and you tighten it down. And it really is a pretty slick system. So to give you an example, we came down one weekend and dug 3 holes and put the concrete in and set the post. So that was one weekend we did that. Came back the following weekend, and I'd already taken the measurements on the distance in between the verticals. Came back and literally within an hour bolted up those 2 sections. So as far as just speed and convenience, when you're around here in the middle of a pasture, there is no electricity. So you have to bring a welder, generator, something out here if you want to work on this. So this is an old fence. The stretch or the corner posts were pretty much rotten, and the cross members had fell out. But we didn't have a gate. There was no gate here. And this is the 40 acres that we just purchased. Starts right here, and I'm standing on the existing land that's been in my wife's family. So yeah, so our corral and everything is back over here. So anytime we wanted to get cattle from this 40 acres, we had to take them way up to the top of the hill where the other gate is and bring them back down. There would always be a straggler that would get trapped in this corner because there was no gate. So we fixed that. So I had this leftover gate, and you know, it's been laying around for a while, had no use for it, but I was sitting there thinking one day, hey man, I need to put that to use. So this is what I did. So these, I went to the metal store, Greenville Steel, and I think I was able to get these pre-cut pieces of pipe, like, I don't know, $12 or $13 a piece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces times 12. Let's just say it was around 65 bucks, 70 bucks out the door. A couple of bags of Sackcrete per post. So 6, so we're up to about $90, I guess, by the time I buy 2 hinges. So then I had to buy the actual bullet system itself, and so yeah, this is probably about a $120 project all in. So not too bad, not too bad. But hey, you guys go out and check out Ron's website. It's fencebullet.com, and he's got a lot of good videos out there, a lot of pictures and everything. But it's almost like a not Tonka toy or Lego set or whatever, but you can kind of build any configuration you want. If you want 2 verticals, 2 horizontals, 3 horizontals. If you want angled braces, he's got brackets that you can use to make angled ones. But check out my website or my channel. I have a couple of videos out there utilizing this. I've used it in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different applications now, and I pretty much like it. But in the previous video on the highway frontage, you can see I actually had a welder come in and weld those up. Just the structural integrity of the road and just the cosmetic curb appeal factor. I went with actual welded pipe on that big project. And once again, this is an internal field brace on an older fence, and it allowed me to come in and quickly upgrade this fence without doing a lot of work. So, hey, hope this video was educational. I'll tie in some pictures of some of the other applications we did, but you know, it's not for everyone, but I've had these in now for 2 years, 3 years in some spots, and you know what? They're holding up. They don't seem to be slipping or moving. So structurally and integrity wise, I feel like it's a pretty good design, honestly. and we'll see. All right, guys. Hey, leave me a comment. One more thing. Do you think I should come back and cut off those posts? You know, they're sticking up about 6 inches above the top wire on the fence. I don't know. Some people say, leave it alone. It looks just fine. I don't know. Of course, when you're out here in the middle of the field, it's kind of hard to cut it off without dragging a cutting torch on the truck down here. So I'm inclined to say leave it. But anyway, hey, hope you guys like this. Glory be to God. What a beautiful August 1st. It's like only going to be 90 degrees in Texas. Only 90. That's like a cool front, man. Hey, hit the subscribe button. Thanks, guys.